Hello crafters, it's Max. Today I have a very exciting video. As you can see, it's a London haul. It was my first time ever going to London and I really enjoyed it. Even though I was kind of a bit disappointed on like the craft storefront, but I found one, as you'll see later, that I loved. I could have bought like everything there. So yeah, anyway, first thing I bought was this Amy Winehouse biography thing. I love Amy Winehouse and it was pretty cheap. It was like £3 each, which was amazing. And so yeah, I got that. Second thing I got was this One Line a Day. This is actually a gift from my cousin, thanks. A 5-year memory book. So the idea is, like, you write in the year here and then you write in like the thing on happened on that day. So for example, if it was someone's birthday, you could say like how you celebrated it each year. And there's an example there. I'm not sure, it's from Chronicle Books. And it's a very beautiful book. I mean, isn't just like this is so pretty, and it's hardback, and this is kind of like, it's almost like, I don't know, leather, but it's not, but it's like, it's really nice, kind of soft, and I love this little bookmark, and it's gold foil, which is amazing. So anyway, got that. Next thing I got, which is the last non-crafty thing, is this, I'll have to zoom out for this. Sorry, it's this little backpack. It's from Harrods. It's the only Harrods thing I bought. They had like really nice things, but like a bit too expensive for my budget, so it's great. I go to the library most times and I have to walk across town with like books in like a shopping bag, so now I can put these into this little bag, and a laptop would probably fit into it, but I think my laptop's so big that I wouldn't try it. And it's kind of like faux leather, and it was actually like a really good price point, which is like why I got it. And I like the strap, the way the straps are as well. So anyway, I got that. Very nice. Next thing I got, like these are craft things now. I have to zoom in, sorry. You can see my work desk area and my heat tool, sorry. And the sun is just really, okay, I'm going to have to do something about this sun, and I'll see you in a while. Anyway, so sorry about that. I'm going to start on the crafting front of things. So the first crafty place I went to was actually Liberty. And I bought these two things. I bought this stack of Liberty fabrics. And I'm actually going to open them with you now, just to, like, so we can just appreciate how beautiful they are. And Liberty was the most beautiful shop, like, ever. And I'll try and include some photos of everything along the end. And it was this enormous Tudor style place. It was so pretty. Anyway, they had the most beautiful fabrics, also pretty expensive, but I have a plan. I have lots of embroidery hoops like this one and this one where you just like take it in and out. And I'm just going to put the fabric inside and then hang them on my wall. And if I might like sew 2 fabrics together in a row, and I think that'd be very nice. So I can't wait to do that. It's probably going to take me, it probably won't take that much time, but sewing might. So there's 5 fabrics in this, and these fabrics are the prettiest thing ever. Look at that. This is like the whole reason I actually got this stack. I couldn't see it, but I love it. It's kind of like Chinese themed. So pretty, oh my god. This one, I love it. It's like, I find it like really Tetris-y kind of. No, maybe, is that what it's called? I don't know, but I really like it. This is so cute, oh my god. And this one is probably my favorite, I think. It's just so, I don't know, Chinese inspired, I think. And like the jug, oh my god. And it was really nice. And I'm very happy I had it. They had an enormous haberdashery, and like I could have got like so many things, except I didn't. But yeah, that. And it was £21.50, which is kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it for like how pretty the fabrics are. Next thing from Liberty. One thing about Liberty is that the staff there, like the one person I was talking to, she was really, really nice. And yeah, and she even wrapped this up for me, and I'm actually trying so hard not to rip this paper, because it's the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life, I swear. Oh my god, I'm gonna rip it so bad, but I'm really have to. Isn't this so pretty? I swear. And it's these little leaves, bridal leaves, and this wrapping paper itself, I would have bought this. These little bridal leaves, and they're kind of made out of like plastic, but it kind of looks like they're glass. And I think it'd be great for mixed media, just like next to some flowers or something. And they had a ton of these flowers, some of which were cheaper, some of which were more expensive, and they had fabric ones. And yeah, if you can go to Liberty, I would really recommend going. And these are so pretty. I can't wait to use them. They look like, I don't know, sugar, like blown sugar or blown glass or something. But they're plastic, I swear. And we just look at this Liberty bag for a minute. It's perfection. I love their logo, everything, the Liberty thing. And it's purple. It's the most beautiful shade of purple. So I love that. Love that. Love that. And next place I went to was actually Blade Rubber Stamps. That's all their information on their bag. If you can see that. It's in Bury Place, which is like, it was probably my favourite shop because they had so many crafty things. Anyway, first thing I got were these Wow embossing powders. First time I've ever bought Wow embossing powders. I bought these just because the price was really good, and wait a second. Something like this, which is, I don't know how much it is, but it's pretty small. These are like a £5, and there's about like maybe at least 4 times as much for like double the price, so that's why I got it. And they only had silver and clear, else I would probably have bought like copper, gold, any other colour they had. And that was a bit more expensive, I don't know why. But yeah, it's really nice and really big like containers, and I love it so much. And I think I'll definitely use these ones first, and then I'll use these. But they were kind of good value, so that's why I got them. So anyway, that was Blade Rubber Stamps, and no, this is still Blade Rubber Stamps. And I got these little scoops just for the embossing powder. Embossing powder like that. And I'll probably have big containers, especially if I like empty this out. I'll probably have big containers, and I can put these into it. And they're from Woodware. So yeah, and they're really good value, I think. Next thing I got was one of my only stamps, considering I went to a stamp store. That's just so me. And it's these keys, and I cannot wait to maybe like make wrapping paper out of these, or stamp these onto like some paper, or maybe some like, I don't know, some paper, and then just stick them on to like cards, and especially mixed media. I think it'd be so beautiful in a mixed media. And I had this really good idea for a card. I was just going to stamp these down, and then have you have the key to my heart, and I think it'd be a beautiful card. But it was after Valentine's Day when I went, so yeah. Or you could just do this one repeating, and so use versatile. So it's a red rubber stamp, which is really good. And I think, oh no, it's by Judikins. Oh, I thought it was by them. But it's by Judikins, which is a really good stamping brand. And yeah, I talk too much, I know. Next thing I got was this. And they had so many Tim Holtz stamps. I really wanted them all. But they were kind of a bit expensive. Like, it wasn't a kind of an expensive shop. But they also had this mini set with like little like dandelion silhouettes. I really wanted that, but it was a bit more expensive, and I think I used the bigger ones a bit more. So you get the stalks, and by the way, this is called Flower Garden. I'm definitely looking forward to one stamp of 5 cards with this. You don't even know how much. Like, directly after filming this, I'm just going to stamp away, I swear. So you get this kind of daisy, this flower, dandelion, rose things, and it was $22.95, which was a bit expensive, but I think I'm going to use it so much that it's worth it. And the stalks are amazing, and again, this is red rubber stamp. It's not wood mounted, but it's red rubber stamp, so that's like what makes it so expensive. They also had like mini cats and dogs, I think. They also had the like mounted Tim Holtz stamps, but I didn't get those just because, I don't know, a bit too expensive for me. And yeah, so like Blade Rubber Stamps, the place to go. Next thing from Blade Rubber Stamps is again Tim Holtz, and I will get Tim Holtz out of the way. these little gears, and I have this word banners from Tim Holtz, and I love them. I really try to use them very often, and I thought these would go beautifully with them. Look, I have an example here. These little word banners made of the same metal. Anyway, yeah, and cogs, or yeah, I think sprocket gears, cogs, they're very useful for mixed media. Like, I put them behind a cluster of flowers, and it's beautiful, so that's why I got that. So yeah. And last Tim Holtz thing I got was this Distress Ink Peel Paint Reinker, and they had so many distress inks and so many distress ink reinkers. They also had distress crayons, markers, and yeah, it was amazing. But they only had this one that from the colours I had. I was considering getting like another orange, but like a different orange, but I just didn't want, I don't know, I didn't want them to like be different. So I just got this one. And they also had the mini distress inks. I'm just saying that one last thing. So peel paint distress ink, yeah, green reinker. Next thing I got was this Stays On, it's upside down, that was me, I swear. Stays On Opaque Cotton White, and this is a solvent ink pad. I originally thought it was a pigment ink pad, but I think you can, they're pretty interchangeable. So if you know that, please tell me in the description box below. I'll definitely keep, no, comment box, sorry. I'll definitely keep it, like I'm stuck with it now. But, yeah, and I think Stays On is great, and you get the reinker with it. So yeah, I got that. Last things I got were these stencils. So I'm going to start with the Crafters Workshop one. It's Mini Coffee Splotch, and so many people have done mixed media things with these. I really wanted them. And they also had some Tim Holtz ones, but I think they were a bit smaller, and I wanted the bigger ones, and I think these ones were a bit cheaper as well, so that's why I got this. And they had so many stencils, it was amazing, like stencil heaven kind of thing. And yeah, so you get the paint splotches, the coffee or like paint drips, like circle things, and you get this, which is very nice, and it's by Rebecca Meyer Designs. And last two things are Tim Holtz stencils. So I got this music one, and I was considering get a music one by this by the Crafters Workshop, or a stamp by Wow Embossing Powder, I think, but the Wow Embossing one was just a bit too small, like too thin, and I kind of think stencils are a bit more versatile than stamps, and so that's why I got it. And this is called Concerto Layering Stencil, and it's my first tag stencil by Tim Holtz, and this is my second, by the way. It's called Doily Layering Stencil, and so many people have made such beautiful things with this, I swear. So that's really why I got it. And I love the flowers, they're so like delicate and everything, especially if you had like a slightly coloured embossing paste, like maybe like light pink, baby pink, it'd be so beautiful on a card. Anyway, I think I've talked much too much today. I don't know, it's only in the morning, but I already need to go to sleep. And anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please tell me down below what I should use first, and I'll see you next time. Bye.